Hello everyone, I'm Sheena Khan from Bangalore, associated with PSSM and Team Zorba from past 10 years. I'm taking care of Pyramid Meditation channel Zorba Di Buddha, a digital wing of PSSM. Adding to the fact of Madhvi ji, PSSM propagates pyramid meditation. What is it? Like Madhvi ji said, meditation done under the pyramid is called pyramid meditation. Meditation done inside the pyramid is thrice more powerful. Meditation done inside a pyramid or underneath a pyramid is called pyramid meditation. Many people experience feelings ranging from calmness to extreme euphoria during their meditation sessions inside the pyramids. Pyramids provide most effective high energy environments for beginners of meditation. Pyramid help to reduce the level of stress and tension in physical body. Most people have experimented with pyramid meditation, describe themselves as experiencing a total relaxation of their body, followed by the shutting out of unnecessary external stimuli and irrelevant thoughts, and finally achieving an altered state of consciousness, which allows them to concentrate on deeper inner levels. Without much ado, I would like to invite Padma Kupula ji. I'm very excited, I must tell you. Padma Kupula ji is the co-founder of Aranya Agricultural Alternatives, a 17-year-old permaculture non-profit organization in the country. India has a large government watershed program in which Aranya has been responsible for facilitating the implementation of rainwater harvesting and vegetative plantings on 37,500 acres of land. Padma Kopula's work with small farmers and underprivileged people is wide reaching and has long-term success. I'm very excited to hear from her about this very new topic, which is very new for me, that is that is back to nature through permaculture. So without much ado, I would like to cordially invite Padma Kopula ji to kindly speak on our topic, back to nature through permaculture. Ma'am, now the stage is yours.
So good evening, everyone. It's like a late session, even though I hope there will be patience to listen some of the issues, some of the key learnings of the permaculture. So like since last 30 years, I am working in permaculture aspect and natural resource management. Though I'm working in the same aspect, same subject since last 30 years, but now there is like much more consciousness about the resource management and then consciousness about health and meditation and many things. Why it is so? So what made us to think to go back to the nature? I think many of us, I think many of the people, those who are living in the cities, urbanization, now supporting to go back to the rural areas, maybe whatever the situations which we are facing right now. What made us to think? What is our experiences? In this aspect, if you see, really, I feel like there are many things which is happening and which we are experiencing. So that experiences makes us to think and what we can do, what we can think about it, what we can change our attitude towards the nature. So in this, like I want to share, like since last 30 years, I am working with the permaculture aspect and also living in the farm since last 2 years. I think a farm which we developed on permaculture principles, a beautiful food forest which we have developed near Jahirabad, living with the nature, how beautiful it is. Like that experience also I'm going to share with you, like what we are missing in our day-to-day life. So these things, like when you be with the nature, you will become so busy. You don't need to think many things about it because the food, if you think about it. So what is the missing in our day-to-day aspects? If you see, like really, we are facing, I think all other speakers also might have mentioned, like a triple crisis we are facing. What is the triple crises which we are facing? The first one is ecological crisis. So what is the ecological crisis which you are like experiencing? Maybe we can see in our maybe generations, if you can see a disappearance of biodiversity species is happening in the forest ecosystem, agriculture ecosystem, marine ecosystem, any ecosystem. If you see why the species are disappearing, so like for example, one species if it is like disappearing, it means to get that species back, how many years it has to take. Like, what are the things which we have to create again? So these things, if you take the any forest species, forest ecosystem, you see, there will be so many natural forest systems are there. But now the entire thing is a monoculture system in the even reserve forest areas. Why it is happening? So who made that? Like these things are happening, and these species are happening. The species are disappearing. Even agriculture ecosystem, take agriculture ecosystem. In that also, why it's a monoculture is happening. Like why all the farmers, everybody wants to have a one kind of agriculture system. Why there will be thousands of varieties of rice varieties are there, millet varieties are there, pulses are there, so many beans are there, so many things are there. Why we restricted to very few things? All these things are like it's like going down. So there is some disconnect, and we are creating because of our human interventions. Like some of the species are disappearing because of that. So there is no food for the some other species. If you don't get the food, what will happen? So similarly, if you think about the climate change, so why the climate change is happening? Why the climate instability is happening? Why climate extremes are happening? Why so much of temperatures, too much of rains, sometimes droughts? So all these things since last 10, 15 years, it's like recurring. We are experiencing. That's why we are worrying about it. Why, what we have to do? Really, if you think that as a human being, if you are living on the planet Earth, so we are in the really a climate chaos. So what is like every human being, if you want to survive on the planet Earth, you need to do something. You need to repair it. You need to revert back. What is that we can do for it? Whatever the damage which we have done, we can repair it. So if, for example, in a ICU, if you have a patient, if you treat them, he or she may survive or not. If you don't treat them, what will happen? He may die, she may die. So we are in that situation. Only one thing which we can do is, only a tree can do, which we cannot do. As a humans, we are living on the planet, our responsibility is plant a trees. A tree can do many things. That's what our responsibility is. We have to plant. We have to plant. That's only the solution which we can see since last 30 years experience. The third thing which we can see, soil erosion is happening. So if you see the last 50 years, 17% of the topsoil is been eroded. Why it is happening? So land degradation is happening, desertification is happening, because we are taking out all the plants. Maybe because of our livelihoods, maybe industrial needs, maybe some other needs. Whatever, knowingly, unknowingly, whatever the things which you have done, because of that results which you are showing. If the soil is, why you are suffering any health issues? Your soil health is your health. If your soil is not health, your health is not good. So that is where a biggest problem which you are facing. And other thing, like a previous speakers also spoken about the water. So water depletion and water pollution. Water depletion is happened. So much of groundwater we have taken out. So much of like exploiting, overusing of the resources. And also whatever the resources which we, like industries and other things, this is also creating a lot of pollution. So all these things, like we are into the another kind of crisis which we are facing. And fifth one is spread of the toxins through the food system. Like like whoever is listening my like talk. So just think about a few minutes what we are eating every day. In a plate, if you see like what fruits we are eating, how it has been grown, what food, what kind of rice it has been grown, how we are eating. Like just spend few minutes, what is our food, from where it is coming from, how it has been grown. Like while you are selecting many things for your own needs, like we'll spend a lot of time to think about it. While you are eating, please do think about it. That's like a minimum time. If you just think about it, many problems will be solved. How many people will say, yes, I am eating toxic food? Why we are facing health, all the health issues? Because of the soil, because of the food. All these things are the reasons for whatever we are facing right now. So now a paradigm shift is required for thinking about the future. And also, like everyone is facing many of the health issues. Why it is happening? Whatever the things which is happening in the previous slide, previous crises, even public health crisis is also happening. Like we are getting the food, 1 kilo of rice we are getting, a tummy full of rice we are getting, tummy full of food we are getting. But think about your nutrition levels. Though if you are strong enough, why we are not able to withstand whatever the pandemic is happening? Because of the immunity levels, immunity boosters, so many things are happening, but still our health is not good. Whatever we have done some mistakes, try to rectify. Some of the health issues was disappeared, again which is repeating. Why it is happening? And the third crisis, which is very, very important, is crisis of livelihoods of the farmers. Why? Because we, like once upon a time, if we think about the farming systems, agriculture is a way of life. Now, like if you go to a farmer 30 years back, whatever he or she grows, like they used to feed the animals, rest of them they used to sell. Now, farmers, all the inputs which is required for their agriculture, seeds, fertilizers, pesticides, everything is inputs buying from outside, using land as a resource, investing in that, getting money out of it. Again, like the cycle is going. In this process, what is happening? Farmers are becoming, like investments increased, their cost of inputs are increased, they are not getting much money, they are into the debates. In the same time, what is happening in this process, all external inputs versus in situ practices, land degradation is happening, desertification is happening, acute scarcity of water is happening. So because of these three crises, so we have to think about the alternative systems. There are many alternative systems which we have to think about, which we have to seriously think about in our future challenges. Maybe in next generation, now we have to think about our future generation people need to have a good money, good assets, not good air, good food, good soil. That's where our assets are going to be for future generations. In this aspect, we have to think alternative systems. One thing which I can say is that permaculture is one of the alternative school of thought which I am practicing since last 20 years. So this permaculture is talking about a reunion of nature and culture. The nature has evolved over millions of years to work harmoniously and then effortlessly in systems that foster diversity, abundance, interbeing, and resilience. This is where permaculture talks about.